Shit, YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back at it with another one. Hey, man, we finna get into this content, but before we do it, though, right, let me just tell y'all why I think this shit is kind of goofy, bro. All right, we always idolizing the shooter. We always promoting the nigga who pull out a chopstick on the internet and portray like he's just the realest thing ever. Let me tell y'all, catch this game, though, right? When you pull out a chopstick on the internet, you give them Elroy's probable cause to go search your internet IP. And once this is what Allstar JR did wrong. What nobody's talking about. Allstar JR had guns in his videos. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's going to hurt him really bad, because JR had the audacity. You already John Wick some shit, right? Everybody thought he was cool. He got away with it. But then he did the overkill. He did the unthinkable. Not to mention, you taunting NBABen10 on IG and posting notes and saying you spit on them and all that gangster shit you did, right? Just to what? For acceptance by a mediocre crowd that you don't even see. It's validation to get a nigga caught up so fast. Allstar JR went ahead and put guns in his music video. Now the niggas finna go double tap that IP, and now they can follow you everywhere you want. They know everywhere you're going. For all the young niggas that watch my content, bro, you cannot post a gun on the internet and think ain't nobody gonna come looking for you. They have secret accounts. Why you think some of y'all niggas be finding these Instagram models out of thin air, go and send you a friend request? And you're like, damn, because what men do, this is one of the most stupidest things that we do as men. We think with our eyes. We're attracted to women with our eyes. Women are attracted to men on how they make them feel. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, look is a feature, but as us, why you think every female, she posed with her ass out? She takes a picture in the mirror with her ass out, and the first thing you bareback assassins and you net buddies be doing, oh man, I knocked the learning out that motherfucker. Ooh shit, man, I drink that bitch bad, boy. That bitch bad. All that weird ass y'all be on. I'm sitting back, I'm like, damn. I get a lot of I can't. First of all, most people can't even send me a request because too many people send me a request. I don't even look at that shit. If you don't catch me at a red light or in traffic or some shit, I'm not searching for no damn broads on no fucking internet. And for number one, I don't believe half that shit anyway. I didn't see some broads and shit. Man, I see, I'm like, man, I know that ain't. Then I end up seeing that motherfucker in real life and look totally different. Totally different. So y'all got to stop trusting all of these internet profiles, because most of the time when you get somebody that's subscribing to your channel, nigga, you know you don't do nothing but gang bang all day. You literally gang bang all day. And you mean to tell me that this girl who got 2 million followers driving G-Wagons and trips in Dubai, she wants some little dirty ass nigga standing on the corner who barely wipe his ass and barely brush his teeth, and you think she wants you because you seen a friend request? That's how them people get up on you, gang. Y'all niggas don't even. Hey, if you smelling what I'm selling, put a 1 in the comments, right? Because man, it's so crucial, because I'm sitting back, I'm like, everybody forgot to mention JR. Nigga, you John, boop, 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 boop. You John Wick some shit. You literally John Wick some shit. Then you go make a video, do the NBABen10 dance. Then you got guns all in your videos. It was what? Oh, we on this. I'm finna get up on them. The feds got up on them fast. They got up on that boy so fast, and everybody just, oh, Detroit. I fuck with Detroit, so all my Detroit natives, calm that shit down. I fuck with y'all. But nigga, I ain't putting paint where it ain't. A lot of this shit is just stupidity. It's ignorance, and it just goes to show when a ninja gets some money, they act like they've been having it their whole motherfucking life. They forget they came from the trenches. What Allstar JR did was he opened up an invitation for them Elroys to go look at his internet IP, because them guns in them videos and shit, you're not even supposed to have Firearm. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. This was some bird brain shit. Why ain't nobody saying JR is he not thinking? All right, you John Wick some shit, then you double back. You a felon. What the fuck is you doing with guns in your videos? You defended yourself, nigga. Keep quiet, bro. You see what I'm saying? Let me just relay some history, bro, just for y'all ingrates and ungrateful motherfuckers, right? 1947, our people didn't have equal civil rights. We have equal civil rights to the masses at this point, right? You mean to tell me that by your grandmother's grandmother, all these people who couldn't even go to a water fountain of a public place and use it because it was whites and colors only. You mean to tell me that you couldn't go to certain restaurants because it was whites only? It was all of this shit. And then we got 100 years later, you got ninjas killing ninjas. They was killing us for nothing. We doing it for, bro, we spend more time killing each other over stupid shit. And we have, to be transparent with you, it's the best time in the world for our people. And we cry, we bitch about the bullshit. And I'm sitting back. Yeah, I'm older now and shit, right? I barely checked some shit. Some young lady, by the way, salute to her. I think her name is Kiki Pay, dope artist. She said, I used to listen to your music in middle school. God damn, I'm getting old in this nigga, middle school? God damn. But going forward, man, I'm sitting back. I'm like, damn, man, this shit is so cold because I don't want to be just a street nigga my whole fucking life. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be like, damn, I built a legacy for my kids to have something sustainable when I'm gone. What is y'all? And I'm really talking to the youth. I mean, we go get to the content, man. I know a lot of y'all want to get to the content. Shut up. There's probably a young ninja out there watching me right now. You mean to tell me, I got a TV up there too, so I'm watching it up there, but don't spend your whole entire life just being a gangbanger. You see what I'm saying? We had too many people who had fought for our civil rights, and this is what you want to do with your entire life, nigga? You mean to tell me that you want to spend your whole life standing on the corner trying to go hunt down somebody who look just like you, that's just on the other side of the train tracks that you ain't never met, you ain't never seen. Somebody told you that we funk with them and we kill them. But you mean to tell me that there's a streamer going around places and calling people the N-word? I ain't seen nobody get off on that nigga. He country fella with long whiskers and all that shit. I don't know his name, but he's going around and you know, he calling everybody the N-word. I ain't seen nobody get up on him yet. Nobody got up on this dude. I'm extremely embarrassed because there's no way that I'm win or lose, I'm gonna take my shot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock everybody down, but give me a clear person come call me that in my face. Yeah, I'm finna go viral today, nigga. Without a doubt. So with that being said, bro, for you YNs, trust me when I tell y'all, if you got a chopstick or a mop stick, street sweeper, whatever you got, a ladder with a dick on it, whatever, just know if you're on Instagram, that opens up the door for them to go track down your IP. They're going to follow that IP. Your Instagram, all that shit that you're posting, self-incriminating. They're going to track that shit down and they go, wait, they go watch. And what they go do is they go send probably a female supermodel to your channel. You see what I'm saying? If your shit is private and she send a request, you see that icon and she look good, knowing you barely wiping your ass, brushing your motherfucking teeth and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you think this beautiful ass, I don't care if she Puerto Rican, Asian, Jamaican, whatever she wants. Your motherfucker. Why in the hell would some model want somebody that don't even have a car? Probably living with his baby mama and shit. And you niggas is out here gang banging, killing shit, living up under somebody else's roof. You know how that sound? Nigga, I'm a real man. I'm a gangster. Shut up, man. Bitch, you living with your baby mama in that little Section 8 apartment somewhere. You ain't shit. Half you niggas ain't shit. And y'all get on this internet and y'all pose like y'all really somebody. Nigga, you can go out here and kill somebody, but you can't go kill some bills, nigga? How about you go kill some bills? If you niggas that tough, nigga, knock out a bill or two. Knock out a fucking bill. That's some gangster shit. I'm just saying, I'm just sick of this stupid ass shit. Bro, we out here killing each other, but you can't go kill a bill. Soft ass nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, let's get to the content. Hey, what's the deal, man? My name Big Nina Boy. For those who new to the channel, I know how we do it. We don't hold hands and cook cans. I'm finna get on this caviar, man. I ain't supposed to be promoting that shit, but this is some shit right here. This is some Sunday. You understand me? So yeah, let's get to this content though, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Seti Nash, you up?
Y'all remember the other day when Ben10 said this?
Everybody want me dead, bro. I ain't even do y'all nothing. Everybody want me paralyzed. I ain't gonna do y'all nothing. I'm well and I'm good. So pray to another devil.
Well, I want to be fair to Ben10, right? And let's put this out there, bro. Everybody hopes that you actually heal and that you actually get better and that you actually learn to walk again. Because it wasn't that Ben10 actually did anything wrong to the crowd. It's what you did. See, you crashed out for a highly unlikable person whose name is James Prince Jr., who people don't like the way that he handled the takeoff situation, RP takeoff, where he walked over his body. So when you associate with people like that, and people tie him to a bunch of other things that I don't know nothing about.
Yeah. All right, chat. We need to do a ratings check, man. If niggas could really start rating these street niggas in the streets, like, and it cannot be correlated just based off of, because a lot of these street niggas want to be, recognized by their crimes. And if you out here showing the world that you committing crimes, that's self-incriminating. You see what I'm saying? Gangsters used to keep their mouth closed. Niggas had a zip lip. I'm talking about nigga really used to stand around killers. You wouldn't even know it. Nigga wouldn't even know it though. Cause a nigga be so politeful. Let me tell you something. A lot of street niggas gotta be delusional. They so delusional. Because nigga get down and dirty on his blacktop, nigga, and then be like, shit, I don't want to be nigga in the dark. Nigga, I want to come out to the light and hang with the good folks. Nigga, I remember when we used to have shootouts and shit, you know what I'm saying, gang banging and all that shit, right? And all of us come from some type of religious background. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, one time and shit, nigga was on the block, had a drive-by, and I don't elaborate on stories. And, I returned fire, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. And it was just a crazy night. I think a week after that, I end up going to church. And I swear to God, nigga, the pastor, he was in there talking about, yeah, there's some demons in the building. Woo, I can feel the spirits everywhere. And yeah, they out there shooting them people. And I looked at my family and shit. I didn't want to go to church. And I felt something like, yeah, nigga, the motherfuckers on my shoulders too. Yeah, that nigga talking about you, nigga. Yeah, nigga. If you've been in the streets and you done what I had to do in the streets, you know what I'm talking about. Nigga went to church and felt like the pastor talking about him and shit. And that nigga, he was like, and you need to come on forward because God will forgive you and all that shit. And I remember my homeboy, he go to the same church and shit. We used to go to the one in Gardena, Noel Jones. It was one of them sermons back in the day. Man, he had a nigga up there preaching. And I'm like, man, I knew I should have never came to church. That nigga was talking about me. Woo, that nigga said, yeah, some shooters in the building. And get that devil's. And that nigga just walked up there. I said, nigga, it couldn't be me. Ooh, shit. And he went up there. He let that pastor put his hand on his head and shit. And he started crying. I ain't never seen this nigga cry. He ain't from my neighborhood, but we allies and shit. Oh, this nigga crying and shit. Last time I went to a church and I love the Lord. Don't get me wrong. I remember the pastor was speaking in tongues and pushed my head. And I came right back. I didn't know if I was supposed to fall down and I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I just knew her breath was stinking. Ooh, and I know my family, don't be talking about God's vessel now. Don't be calling my phony. I'm just telling my story. And she pushed it again. I came right back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess she like, and go on to the next motherfucker. This nigga, I didn't know the code. You didn't give me a sign. You didn't. If y'all been through what I've been through, man, you got a story to tell too. But shit, yeah, man, it was just some shit, man. But yeah, the nigga talking about, yeah, some killers in here and that's some shooters and shit. I picked the wrong day to go to church. And that's when I realized that every killer, every gang banger and shit, if I felt that shit, if y'all niggas go to, because we all think we good people. We be out there shooting each other today, go to church tomorrow, and swear to God that we a good person. We be hugging our family, playing with our kids and shit, justifying the reasons to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I motherfucking felt that shit. I forgot what I'm talking about. Let's get back to this content. Happy Sunday to all my real motherfuckers. You know, when I get on here, I show up, I show out. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all to bang that like button because it don't cost you nothing. Hit that shit, nigga. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Let's go. Man, boy, shit, this Sunday, that's that caviar. That's that. I can't show what's in there. You know, and I don't know if we could do that. Oh, here we go.
I'm not gonna back down to no nigga who I think ain't never did no gangster shit, bro. Like that, I'm not gonna back down to no nigga who I think ain't never did.
All right, so we was talking about Jay Prince. I got a little bit off. I got a little excited. Don't worry about that, nigga. I got a little excited. But yeah, let's get back to this right here. We was talking about Jay Prince. Let's go.
No gangster shit, bro. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you, folks. I'm not. I can't. We just gonna have to die here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. You feel me? Because it be too much shit going on with this nigga, bro. And then what I don't like is, like, he always sending somebody else off to get they ass. Like you put cables. You sit back, call the shots. You put cables in niggas back. Now motherfuckers walking around shot, fucked up because of you. These niggas don't know. Ben10 don't got an issue with this Detroit nigga. All this happening over you. You know what I'm saying? All that's happening over you, folks. Ben10, none of these NBA niggas know this nigga don't got nothing to do with this nigga. It's all your fault. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, bro, this nigga BM. You fucked his BM. You mad at him. You and his BM all on the neck, making her lick your arm. Yeah, I swear to God, nigga look like he 145 pounds wet. When he did his arm like this and she licked that nigga arm, I said, oh, this a little ass boy. This a little baby ass little boy. That be running around putting all these jumper cables in everybody, got everybody think he got them a John Gotti and shit. Y'all knew crazy. No cap. You send a nigga off, they get these niggas up in there getting their ass shot all over the place.
Boy, listen to me. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Look, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi with you, right? Y'all keep on posting y'all guns in these videos, bro. I swear to God, it's gonna be one of them moments where one of them, and I'm telling y'all this, ain't nobody telling y'all this shit. You're gonna post, and it's gonna be a girl that's gonna jump in your Instagram, and you know what I'm saying? She's gonna probably be attractive, she's gonna be beautiful, and you go fall for it. You see what I'm saying? Because you thinking with your eyes and your dick, tender dick. You see what I'm saying? And let's meet up. And she probably gonna have you meet up in a spot where you're probably uncomfortable, right? So you go bring your chopstick with you, right? And you go get your ass caught up. You see what I'm saying? She gonna be standing outside the car and look, this is just a premonition of some shit, if you want to call it, right? Because I watch this shit. A lot of these niggas be like, oh, nigga, I got this bad bitch. I'll be chilling. And I talk on camera, but when I'm around people, I like to be quiet. Because I like to observe and I gotta concentrate. And I when you're a street nigga, if you're not paranoid, bro, that means you ain't never really did shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't no nigga tell me that a real street nigga ain't paranoid. Because we ain't been through too many wars. We ain't been through too many shootouts. We didn't watch niggas walk up and dome somebody right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So you always got that paranoia. So, with that being said, you got to understand, bro, I don't trust shit. And I'm going to tell y'all, don't trust. Sometimes you can't even trust that bitch that you laying with. I'm telling you, because let me tell y'all something. You know how many niggas that's probably going through some shit right now? Like, man, I can't wait till I get a new job. Man, I'll give me a good job. I'm leaving this bitch. Because, niggas will stay with a broad forever. and most of the time, that's why they leave you, because they know they ain't shit for you. So they be like, man, let me just dump this nigga. He don't want to be with me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But There's somebody out there right now, nigga, that brought, I'm telling you, yeah, you go ahead and you better be treating her nice. Because nowadays, these women will run to this internet and they will make up a lie on your motherfucking ass. I don't know if Boston Richie shit is true or not, but God motherfucking damn, that's a horrible motherfucking rumor. Motherfucking talking about nigga pegging. I just learned what that shit is. That means somebody hit that boy where it stink. Yeah, nigga, they hit him in his chili box. So that's nigga, that assassinated that nigga manhood, his character forever. Woo, shit. God damn. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas better treat these hoes right. Because next thing you know, motherfucking bro be over here talking about she licked it and sticked it. Man, that bitch a goddamn lie. You know what I'm saying? Playing with a nigga manhood, boy. So y'all gotta just be really careful because on this internet, you know, if you know you can't read or write, nigga, you can't even read. You can't even write. And you think some fine ass motherfucking broad who got a 9 to 5 and she got her shit together, she's just desiring you, nigga. She don't know nothing about you. You nigga, you can't even read her profile description. But all of a sudden, you like, damn, this bitch on me. Yeah, nigga was in the talking about, man, I got this bad bitch. And I'm looking at this nigga. This nigga, he don't even wear drawers sometimes. Our nigga got out the car and shit. I'm like, hey, man, put your nigga, where your drawers at? Nigga, how you sagging with no, oh, I didn't wear no drawers. I said, oh, this nigga right here. I said, is that why this seat stink like that? You be sitting on your passenger side? Because it's stinking here. You know, oh, man, my uncle be over there. So your uncle don't wear drawers either. See what I'm saying? I don't get in niggas' cars and shit. Because you get in my car, I swear to God, nigga, every time I'm like, you know, it smell good in here. Yeah, because I'm a clean nigga. Yeah, I ain't one of them dirty ass niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was work on cars and shit, get my hands dirty. Now, nigga, I'm paying for some shit and shut you motherfucking brother. I want a man who fix cars. Bitch, I pay for that shit. I ain't fixing shit. Anyway, let's get to this content, man. Happy Sunday to all the real ones. Make sure y'all bang that like button if you're a real one, dog. If you fake, don't hit that like button. You know, I said some real shit in this live, and I really want these young niggas to pick up what I write down. And I know a lot of niggas smelling what I'm selling, so when I tell y'all, man, don't be scared to hit that shit because it's a young nigga out there right now that's flashing that gun. And, you know, and people are going to attract that IP address. Everything from the internet, right? You have an IP address. From that Instagram, you have an IP address. They're going to start watching y'all. I'm telling y'all this right now. Don't think you can flash a gun and think that them people ain't going to start looking at you. They not searching in the street. Remember, they used to be in surveillance cars. They'd be sitting on the block with the binoculars, and they trying to see what's going on. They trying to, oh, okay, they over there selling, yay. Oh, they selling drugs. Okay, look at that smoker right there. Look. This the third time he came back. Oh, so he must got that good shit. Yeah, that nigga got that Beijing. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, look, this is the sixth time. All right, we finna go bump him over, give him a couple dollars, and tell him to tell us everything we need to know about this nigga. Yeah, that nigga got that. Yeah, man, he slapped me the other day. That nigga serving big drug. That nigga selling hard, you know. They're not doing that. What they're doing is they're sending models to your Instagram page because they know some of y'all got y'all channels private. And once you fall for the bait and accept it, now they could go ahead and scan your channel, see all your shit, and start tracking you. And that person that followed you, she's never replied to you. She's never said nothing to you. And now she's just watching your shit. So I want the young niggas to see that. I know some of y'all 18, 19, 20, and you think because you got some motherfucking braids in your hair that look like shit locks and you barely comb your hair and you wear your little Nike fleece and your ski mask on and shit like that, they're watching you. They're going to watch y'all niggas. They not stupid. They hip. They don't got to get on the streets no more. They get on Instagram and follow your goofy ass. Remember, anytime you put a gun on that internet, bro, you got them people watching you now. You see what I'm saying? So keep showing you the gangster, you tough, you hard, and all that shit to people like me who don't give a shit. Just be careful. Let's go. We got action.
Like Duke the Jeweler. I don't know if he had anything to do with it. I don't believe he had anything to do with it, but I can flat out tell you, I don't know. So Ben 10, it's who you associate with that actually makes people dislike you. You went and robbed and beat up a man who you did not know, who you had no issues and no problems with. Then it's not just that. Y'all, meaning you and your crew, y'all spun the internet.
Tell me, he said, when I got to the hospital, because I said, where did all these rumors come that you're on life support or this or blood transfusions or whatever? And he said, the only thing that happened, and by the way, his nurse was in the room and he gave permission to his nurse to either confirm or deny whatever we're talking about. And it says he did go into shock when he got brought to the hospital. So he went into shock.
Shock is a life-threatening emergency condition that occurs when the body's organs and tissues do not receive enough oxygen-rich blood. It is not the same as feeling surprised or emotionally shocked. When the blood flow is too low, organs begin to fail, which can lead to permanent damage or death within minutes or hours. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main...
People are like, well, he lied to you. Well, we never actually directly addressed the issue of can you walk? And I would imagine that right now, he probably isn't in the mindset that he's paralyzed. He's probably in the mindset that he's going to go through physical therapy and be able to walk again.
So academics lied. He didn't tell the truth. Then it wasn't just that academics was lying. It's that you lie to academics to sell your lie. Because not only did we have that crap going on, then you had the fake pastor preacher. I'm a neutral. First off, if I'm cool with somebody and I don't particularly know the other person, how the hell can I be neutral? I'm trying to understand something. When did your friends stop becoming your friends? When did you gain access to individuals and then all of a sudden y'all not cool anymore? Let me tell you something. I don't care who it is. If I'm cool with somebody, I'm not going to say I'm neutral. All I'm going to just say is whatever I need to say. He could have just flat out came out and said, oh, Ben10 is good, man, blah, 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 and all this shit. But because all the eyes was on Seti Nash, it was like, let's dispel it. Roll it.
Tell you how good God is, man.
All right, let me just say this too, right? And I want to make sure y'all understand this, right? If you got somebody that's playing the neutral role, get rid of them. You smelling what I'm selling though? Cause the nigga that play both sides, he the enemy too. Cause the nigga who really coming for your neck, you understand me? This nigga already know he's coming for your neck. He ain't giving you no heads up or none of that shit. This nigga made the best man win. You can't be cool with another dude that's cool with the dude who ain't cool with you. It just don't add up, bro. So remember, a nigga that play both sides is the enemy too. And don't ever forget that. And for all the YNs that be watching me, salute, young nigga. Cut that nigga off. So you got to understand something. If niggas, when you cut off people, that's when a lot of niggas turn on you. Like a nigga, I don't fuck with, like you know what they saying right now, right? If a nigga don't like you, he gonna say you ain't really like that. You ain't no gangster like that. If a nigga don't like you and they want to find out some dirt about you, all it take is for somebody to be like, oh yeah, that nigga ain't really like that. That nigga never was like that. That nigga ain't no nigga like that. Because we're in the world of information. But if a nigga like you, a nigga be like, yeah, that nigga solid. Oh yeah, that nigga crippin' good. That nigga, hey, he a real B team member. Oh, that nigga, hey, he a real rooster. If they fuck with you, right? But if they don't fuck with you, they go tarnish your name. You see what I'm saying? They nigga, all that shit that you done went through in the streets, it's gonna exist like it never meant nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because a nigga who's still there and you elevated out the streets, them niggas ain't gonna never give you the time of day and say, yeah, that nigga the truth, because you ain't fucking with them. That's why I be like, man, fuck that nigga. That nigga don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? When I see that nigga, all that, I'm gonna get up on him. And then fuck around, see a nigga and be like, oh man, oh man, what's up, my nigga? All that boosie ass shit, bro. So just make sure that a lot of niggas that, talk about you, they mad because you cut them niggas off. Because, they mad because you not fucking with them. You see what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with you when you cut them off. So how you mad? And if you wasn't fucking with a nigga, why it take for me to cut you off first? You know what I'm saying? Why was you fucking with me if you don't fuck with me? You gotta watch out for that shit, man, because it's too many. Look, bro, I don't care what no nigga tell you. It can't be all love and no hate. It don't exist. You see what I'm saying? I never liked to no fake love around me. Nigga, miss me with that I love you, bro shit. That shit don't hold weight with me. Cause I know every time I stood in that courtroom, I looked over my shoulders, nigga. I was by myself. You see what I'm saying? So man, look, bro, niggas only fuck with you when you around. You see what I'm saying? When you ain't around or if you're not beneficial, nigga don't give a fuck about you. You got niggas from every hood that nigga, this is your gang, right? This is your community. It's supposed to be love there. It's supposed to be, you don't just want a real homie would never do nothing to harm your life. You see what I'm saying? But a nigga from your hood that don't like you, oh, that nigga, man, what nigga, he'll go hang with the ops, nigga, get you to come out to a place and just a nigga backdoor you. Just so a nigga set you up out here. Y'all can't trust nothing. And I'm telling you, you better stop. You can't even trust some of the bras that y'all laying with. Stop all that tender dick and shit. You know why? My life is so busy and I have a purpose. So I really don't have time for nothing. Nothing supersede my purpose in life. When you got that type of mentality, bro, I'm telling you, you way more powerful. Because available nigga is just a tender dick nigga that just want to slang some fucking dick. You know what I'm saying? A real woman's never gonna respect a nigga that just slanging that shit around, good or not. Yeah, she might get her little nut off and all that shit, but yeah, that's like, you know what I'm saying? When you young and shit, these broads and shit come in the neighborhood, drop you off a t-shirt, she'll go stamp her little EBT card, go get you a little fish plate and shit, and drink Remy and shit. And here you go, daddy. I got you a t-shirt and some food and some Remy and some cigarettes. Well, I'm talking about my childhood. I remember all that shit, boy. Motherfucker, brother, come on the block and shit. Just want to come see a gangbanger and all that shit. But you got to get older. You got to grow up. Life ain't about that shit. Niggas is out here posting guns and all that type of shit, bro. I told y'all earlier, in 1947, we didn't have civil rights. You see what I'm saying? We were segregated. We're living in America where we have equal civil rights. I mean, you literally can do anything, go anywhere. You see what I'm saying? And you could pay for, sit at the front of the plane with the rich people, even if you just want to just treat yourself. You can go to the little spas and drink champagne and get your feet and nails done. You know what I'm saying? You could be smoking on some caviar, you know what I'm saying? And jump in your car and ride around. Weed is legal. It's niggas from the 90s, nigga that's still in prison for a couple grams of this shit. Now you could go get a 3.5 or some shit. Like, come on, gang. Come on. Y'all can't tell me that life is good. So you mean to tell me that niggas want to spend their whole life being a fucking gangster? Your whole life? And you want your kids to respect that, but you want them to be something with their motherfucking life, knowing you didn't even pass 8th grade. But now some of you niggas, and I'm not being funny, it's a lot of you niggas out here that's giving life lectures, and you never accomplished nothing in your fucking life. You got OGs out here say, "Oh, I'm trying to help you, little nigga." Shut up, nigga. Some of us went to college, nigga. nigga, you quit in the 3rd grade, but you telling somebody you trying to help somebody. Shut your motherfucking ass down, nigga. Spell that shit. Spell it. Nah, OG, spell that motherfucker. Nah, nigga, you bad. Right? Spell what you said. That was a big word. Spell that shit. Oh, man, get that nigga away from me. I don't like that little nigga. Shut up, nigga. Anyway, back to the content. And yeah, man, let's get to it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna make you niggas piss on yourself today, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Tinkle.
I just got off the phone with my little brother. So for everybody that wishing bad on him and all that stuff, man, y'all start acting like God ain't good, man. And like God don't give people 2nd and 3rd and 4th chances. That's how good God is. My little brother's great. You feel me? 10, good. We just talk. Everything's great. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep it just like that, and I'm not getting in the middle, in the midst of nothing. Yeah, I'm on the neutral side, you feel me? I don't bang, I don't do none of that, but I'm just putting it out there, like, stop believing everything y'all hear about all that life support, all that shit, man. My brother good, live, talking, walking, smiling, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the shit going on, you feel me? Like, how it's supposed to be. When you pray to big God, he got you. For sure.
And with all that being said, all that being talked about, we had yesterday where Ben10 decided he was going to show off that he's sipping something, some blue soda. Which takes us to the original problem. You see, now we're all confused as to why Ben10 wasn't clanking locked up. Either one of two things. Either he's basically not discharged from the hospital, which would make a lot of sense. And he's just out there, you know, getting fresh air and all this shit and everything. And them is them hard blue freaking, what's the names, hospital wheelchairs and shit like that. Or he got his own. I don't know. But I want to remind y'all of this statement made by James Prince Jr. This internet shit is so capped. First off, I went to the restaurant by myself to meet OG3 for his birthday. I didn't have not one of my guys with me, and everyone who was at the restaurant was there organically to celebrate the homie birthday. I didn't know Buddy was there. I had just come from physical therapy at my aunt's birthday dinner, which was why I was dressed like that. Secondly, I would never harm a child, and that little boy loves me to death. So y'all can chill out with that BS too. I understand y'all bloggers want clicks, but at least attempt to tell some truth. Y'all just make up anything. I was raised to handle business in private, but this new generation only understands what's posted, not what's real. When the story gets one-sided, silence starts looking like guilt, and sometimes you got to speak. Not for them, but to set the record straight. So I'll be sitting down with someone to clear the air on a lot of situations soon. Get well, Ben and Ron. Y'all stay strong. And that's supposed to be the Mob Ties symbol. But how the hell you just say you was taught to handle things in private, but you jumped your ass on the internet to clear this one up, which is public. But okay. James Prince Jr. making that statement basically takes James Prince Jr. out of the equation for the police or for the feds. I mean, I didn't have nothing to do with that or anything like that, which you shouldn't have said shit. You really threw Ben10 and them niggas up under the bus, bro. You shouldn't have said a goddamn thing. You can let the internet spin whatever the internet wants to spin. You shouldn't have said nothing. So you even threw the niggas' names in there. That right there is dry snitching. Flat out. That man just dry snitched on both of them cats.
Man, man, you can't do shit in today's era, bro. I'm just gonna keep this shit all the way Fendi for you. You just can't do nothing. Now, dry snitching is a big thing. You say anything, boy, nigga, you a rat now. You a rat. But let me just tell you, let me just rephrase this, right? So this is the problem what's going on in Allstar and Ben10 open case, right? NBABen10 had them people come see him. They want to know whose gun was it. Guess what Ben10 is saying? I don't know who gun that is, right? So who did that fall on, right? If he don't know whose gun it is, then it's hearsay. You see what I'm saying? It turned out to be some scuffle shit. Allstar JR knows this is why being a gangster and trying to prove how hard you is, this is how you get caught up in the most unnecessary circumstance, right? Allstar JR was just defending himself, right? Because these niggas attacked him. But he knows since he's a gangster, you can't say shit. NBABen10 saying he don't know who gun that is. So now the DA got to believe maybe it was your gun. You see what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? They over there saying they don't know what happened. So now Allstar JR, because you was taunting them boys, you know you was a felon, that you wasn't supposed to be around any firearms. Allstar JR know he couldn't be around no fucking guns. So not only did you go ahead and you John Wick some shit in self-defense, what was cool, but it wasn't enough. You end up, because you wanted nigga took your chain, you wasn't going for it. Nigga, you said niggas was gonna die. 4 years before this shit happened. Boom. We seen it. Allstar JR was the victim. They nigga throwing chairs at that nigga. Boom, boom. They throwing chairs. They punching him, but he ain't letting go that chain. You see what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they end up punching the shit out the nigga. They strip him out the watch and he come up out of all that, nigga. They got up on him. And then when a gun came in his presence, nigga, he John Wick, bop, bop. Then you start shooting at the nigga who ran towards an open crowd and was shooting. Boom, boom, boom. hit one of them, knocked the little pinky off. You understand me? Now, you know, Dead End Ryan got to be like this. Not only that, you shot an innocent civilian and hit him in the ass. You shot somebody in the ass who had nothing to do with this shit. So the feds, once again, they want to know whose gun was it and are you pressing charges? Now what Allstar JR gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro? If you don't press charges, you going down for all of this shit because they're saying it's not their gun. So if you say that it's their gun, you're snitching. You understand the circumstances and the situation that he in? Nigga, you're fucked. You're fucked. And clearly, you know, like I said, I'm cool. I don't have no problem with dog face. You know, I just do my little comedic little personality and shit, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, gang, nigga, you speaking for Allstar JR. Make this shit make sense. What other option JR got if he want to come up out of this? You see what I'm saying? He's gonna have to do some time. Period. Point blank. Allstar JR not coming home no time soon. Only way he come home from this shit, unless he give up, because Allstar JR was saying that Jay Prince Jr. Sent them boys his way to get up on him. You see what I'm saying? You already implemented, you know what I'm saying, JPJ, right? And then you did a rap song, Mob Untied. You had multiple guns in your video. You a felon with a weapon. Not gonna happen, sir. The feds, nigga. So you bad, right, nigga? And no disrespect to all the skinny niggas, but if you're 115 pounds, nigga, that's victim weight. You're not gonna just be walking around Texas federal penitentiary, nigga, with some victim weight on you, having it your way, bro. And I know, no, nigga, it's Detroit niggas everywhere. It sure is. But then again, if he tail, ain't nobody's gonna support that. He still got to do time. You shot somebody in their ass. So, you know, that's victim weight, bro. Nigga, what? Nigga, I remember Dogface talking about, nigga ain't scared of no motherfucking country cornbread, motherfucker. Nigga, this Detroit, nigga. All right, nigga, make a motherfucking, what? All right, nigga, make some collard greens out your motherfucking ass playing with them Southern folks, man. I'm telling you, you know, stop thinking all the niggas from the South, they don't get with it. Because a nigga from the South will get up on you. And a nigga play like they your motherfucking friend and make sure ain't nobody around and get up on your onion, man. So Allstar JR is in a bad situation. Them boys is not saying they had the gun, right? So JR stuck with the gun at this point. They know that he did the shooting because you stood over him. You can only shoot 3 to 5. First of all, when you in that situation, you need to make sure that there's no imminent threat. Once there's no imminent threat, you do not have the right to continue to shoot somebody. And you're going to get 3 to 5 rounds, bro. Nigga, you empty the whole clip, nigga? That's assassination. Man, come on, bro. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think. How he gonna get out of that? Because if Ben10 and them are saying that they don't know whose gun that shit is, what you think prosecutor gonna think? They don't give a fuck. They don't care who. Somebody got to take this gun charge. Somebody got to take the gun charge. By him already having that, a felon with a weapon, that's a whole nother charge. Hey, come on, gang. I just don't see no way out. Let's go.
Oh, Ben, why did you need to even post their names for, bro? You could have just made a call. Like, hey, man, let me talk to all this shit. You should have never went to the freaking internet. But here's what I believe actually happened. See, the report that the cop put out where he said, oh, the gun that was on the ground, we don't know if it was Allstar JRs and all this shit. So they only have one reported crime. Let me walk y'all through this because I know y'all about to be like, Nash, this actually makes the most sense out of everybody's theories on the internet. Y'all hit that like button for me if you can real quick so we can force the other YouTube channels to react to this. And you can too if you're a YouTuber. I don't strike people's channels. I do want to, a bunch of them, but I actually don't. So here's my theory, and I think it's a damn good one. I think Allstar JR was presented with the ability to actually press charges against Ben10 and James Prince Jr. and Dead End Ron and OG3 and all the other lackeys that were in there, right? And I'm going to tell you why. I believe he did not press charges. The Allstar JR didn't say shit. But I also believe the police asked Ben10 and his crew, was this your gun? And they said no. I believe wholeheartedly that they spoke to the police, and the words that they told the police is, no, that's not our gun. So if Allstar JR never comes out and says out his mouth, bro, these dudes try to rob me, and that's why I acted in self-defense, even though it's on camera, bro, I'm looking at it like this. The DA just don't give a shit. Because the DA never really needs what everybody think they need. See, if you do something on camera, let's say you rob a liquor store bare masked, but you rob the hoodest liquor store in all of America. If that freaking video gets viral and they see it's your face on there stealing and all this shit, the DA could say, I'm going to prosecute or I don't. And the clerk doesn't have to say shit. See, some people believe, oh, all this shit and all this shit, bruh. No, listen, if they have enough evidence, they can press forward. See what I'm saying? Now, to prove it, you're going to need heavy evidence. But I think in this is just my theory. Maybe somebody else came up with this. I have no idea. But in my mind, I think that Allstar JR basically didn't say shit as far as pressing charges and all that. When the freaking cop out his mouth saying it looks like an attempted robbery and all this shit and everything, well, you need somebody to corroborate that story. And nobody else did. So when they go to these cats in the hospital last week and they start asking all these questions, they actually basically doing what they supposed to do. Nigga, I don't know where that gun came from, but here's the funnier part. In that report, it says that there was a holster and obviously the mag and all that.
Hey, but don't y'all find that shit ironic how a nigga could do some gangster shit and then when the laws come around and shit, you man enough to try to hurt somebody, shoot somebody and shit, but because you don't want to get in trouble, nigga be like, man, I don't know who gun that shit. Nigga be, nah, nigga, you bad, right? Be a man. Be a man. If that's your gun, own up to that shit. Don't cower out. Oh, nigga, I ain't trying to get caught, nigga. I'm just trying to hurt somebody and get away. That just tell you right there, man, a nigga be picking and choosing his gangster shit. Nigga, if you a gangster, be a gangster all the way. Nigga, you got caught, nigga, own up to your shit. But this is a smart play, though, because, nigga, you know, Ben10 end up being the victim. So, of course, allegedly, he's paralyzed. So, he's trying to save face at this point. I don't know, bro. All these rumors, we don't know, bro. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if he's out the hospital, somebody is walking around. He's in the public. I'm pretty sure if somebody catch Ben10 somewhere, he's in a wheelchair. Somebody's going to record that shit to prove it. Everybody in the world want to know, is Ben10 paralyzed? We still haven't seen no footage of him, you know, in a wheelchair. Let's go.
That shit in the gun and all that. Bruh, I'm going to be honest with you. When that man is shooting that gun, there is no holster, so it's impossible unless it's on camera of him taking the holster off, which wouldn't make any damn sense because you wouldn't have been able to see all of that. But I think the feds is playing a dirty-ass game because the only crime that we see that they can prove without needing anything is Allstar JR shooting.
All right, so look, chat, let's keep it Fendi, right? I every time I get on this bitch, I'm gonna make sure, because you know I don't believe in holding hands and kicking cans, man. What JR did was he defended himself, right? But this is the problem. You see what I'm saying? Now it's damn if he do, damn if he don't. Okay, I want to see Detroit stand up to him because Detroit is a solid city. In fact, nigga, I fuck with Detroit, but you know if Allstar JR. What other option do we got? This is where the game get misconstrued and it's a lot of turmoil behind it. You went from doing some John Wick shit, defending yourself, to actually, you know, the power of the tongue speak life and death, homie. Make no mistake about it. I'm on JR head for posting guns after he did this shit, because I tell y'all all the time, and I'm gonna keep elaborating, I want to imprint this in y'all mind. If you keep posting pictures of guns on social media, now we got these emails. We already know that the government is watching, the feds is on TikTok, they on Instagram, Facebook. They own this shit. You see what I'm saying? They're watching. Why would you go do a music video with multiple guns in there? You know you got gun charges, you a felon with a weapon. Now it's possession of a firearm. That's a whole nother charge. You got to understand something. Was it really worth that shit? Yeah, all that fame and shit, y'all niggas can have that shit. I'm telling you, I'm sitting back, nigga. I'm investing in ETFs and I work 7 days a week. If I ain't editing videos, doing this shit, I'm in trading stocks, I'm investing, I'm running another business out of state. Like, I literally don't have no time for nothing. But I sit back and I'm like, damn, nigga, I remember when I was that young nigga and I was just doing all that shit. When I'm older, I'm like, damn, nigga, I never thought that I would make it out. And now that I made it out, I'm like, shit, nigga, I don't want to be no fucking gangster my whole entire life, nigga. I want to make sure that my kids at least got $1 million, you know what I'm saying, from a life insurance, a IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance. I want to leave something behind for these kids. It ain't nothing gangster about having kids and you fucking die and leave them nothing behind. Some of us is 40-some years old. Nigga, you ever try to go race a young nigga in the middle of the street and your motherfucking ankle give up out your ass and you bite it? nigga, clearly God ain't on your motherfucking side and shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Go get you some little caviar. You know what I'm saying? Drink your coffee in the morning, meditate, nigga, and just be glad that you made it. Because I struggle every day. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give a shout out to Kiki Pay. Salute to you. This young girl said, Nina, boy, I used to listen to your music in middle school. That's when I knew I was old. I'm like, damn, this nigga's in middle school. Woo! Time that went by fast, boy, because nigga, I ain't no old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't look young or feel young. You know what I'm saying? Unless I motherfucking fall and hurt myself and I'm in the motherfucking hospital. Talking about, no, dog, man, I feel like my ribs broke or something. Hey, they're like, nah, you just pulled a muscle. I said, nah, nigga, I can't breathe over there. I was with this nigga DJ Ghost playing baseball and shit. And real side little boy, I'm talking to this nigga DJ Ghost and shit. And I'm like, nigga, I'm about to Barry Bonds this shit. This motherfucker threw the ball like we fucking kids and shit. And I swung, I turned my whole body and I tried to Barry Bonds that motherfucker. Wow, I missed the ball. My whole body went the other direction. And man, I ain't been right ever since. I'm talking about, nigga, you like, you cool, bro? Yeah, nigga cool. He like, you coming out tonight? I'm like, yeah, give me an hour. As soon as I left this nigga, I went to the emergency room on this nigga. I'm like, hey, Doug, my ribs are, hey, something wrong. I'm like, and I was feeling that pain and shit too. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was feeling that motherfucker. And that's when I knew, damn, nigga is old. Yeah, nigga like that old dog food and shit. yeah, nigga. I don't want to be no jail nigga. I don't want to be, and I tell y'all all the time, we got to stop bragging about men who, and I got a lot of loved ones that I wish all the real niggas is in jail. The real niggas, man, they swap places for some of you little dumbass niggas that want to go live in a bathroom for 40 years. A kennel, nigga. Some of you niggas want to live in a kennel so bad just to prove to another nigga that nigga, I'm a gangster too. Nigga, and your kids is go get older and shit. They go be dating multiple men, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be some old nigga trying to steal her motherfucking youth. Yeah, baby, I got them dollars. Yeah. Your mama ain't doing nothing with her like your daddy and Brandon. Come here, let me show you something. Yeah, niggas is out here stealing youth. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, these niggas out here. And let me tell you something. And I don't like what Blueface said though the other day, man. You know, a lot of, and it was some validity to it, but at the same time, an 18-year-old child, that's disgusting. If any grown man who want to date a 16-year-old little girl, homie, lock his ass up. And yeah, I know it's legal and shit, but I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Hell motherfucking no. Shit, nigga. That's still young. They still forget to brush their teeth when they go outside and shit. Yeah, nigga, you know children don't like to take baths and shit. You have to get your little ass in the water. Then they get older and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't get that call. Dad, who you talking? I ain't talking about you. But nah, man, life, man, this is the most greatest time in America. I just want to elaborate that, you know, I keep saying in 1947, we didn't have civil rights. You see what I'm saying? And we're living in a world where we have civil rights now. Full civil rights, just to be transparent with you. There's no reason for it. It's 8 billion people in the world. It's no reason for you to hang with the same people your whole entire life. What the fuck do that mean? What just that nigga, we grew up with cassette tapes, nigga, with a wire with some little speakers on it. Nigga, what? We grew up with CD players. You understand me? Man, look, we used to go to the laundromat and play Mortal Kombat while we washing our clothes. You understand me? We used to rub Ajax in the toilet, in the bathtub and scrub. Nigga, we used to have to sit inside the motherfucking car with no AC on while your parents went in the grocery store because she wasn't taking your motherfucking badass in the grocery store. Well, you know, I had a little bit of that. And you know, a little bit of truth about me. I grew up in foster homes. I grew up in a lot of group homes and shit like that as I got older and all that shit. So I didn't really have a lot of family dynamic time. But the times I did have it, nigga, that shit was the shit. Nigga, we had to go outside and drink from the water hose. Nigga, it was lead in that. Do y'all remember playing and smelling like wet dogs and shit, flag football, and nigga, everybody trying to put their mouth under the motherfucking water hose and tongue out and all that shit? That was just fucking life. So you mean to tell me we evolved to so much in life where you niggas still want to stand outside, nigga, cuff your pants under your ass? Because I used to say, I never understood that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I remember a couple years after that, niggas said, you know, they started that shit in jail. That was a sign to let the niggas know in jail, you know what I'm saying? They had some ass for sale. that I don't know if that's true or not, but that shit was fucked me up. But yeah, man, we just got to get to it, man. Get to the money. You know, it's Sunday. We reacting. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun with y'all, entertaining y'all. And, you know, I like fucking with y'all because y'all fuck with me. But at the same time, bang that like button, nigga, because it don't cost you niggas nothing. And there's some young nigga out there that's just trying to get this content. You know what I'm saying? See somebody like, that nigga come from the same city I come from, nigga. You see what I'm saying? And now that a bitch couldn't tell me to get out of nowhere. I'll tell a bitch she gotta go. That's all right for a young nigga that come from the streets, boy. Nigga, hey, I'm still alive. That's the most important thing. Get back to this content, though. Shout out to all the real ones in the chat. Let's go.
A gun, but they will not be able to say other things like, oh shit, bruh, he already had the gun. They're not even doing that. They can't do that because they can't prove that part. All they can prove is that he was a felon in possession. If they go to, hey, bruh, he was shooting in defense of himself, then that basically becomes a hell of a case that I don't know if the feds can win that at the slightest, if they can even stick up with the charges. So we gonna see, bro. I'm beyond curious, man. I think that none of these cats said shit except this ain't my gun. I don't know where that gun came from and all this shit and everything. I have no idea. They can even try to push he attacked us first and all this shit and everything, and we just so happened to put hands on him and blah, blah, blah. I doubt they would say all that because, bro, that would lead your ass straight to jail. But I'm starting to believe, bro, all they did was say, man, it wasn't our gun. Y'all let me know your thoughts on this theory. Subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware.
All right, man. We gonna leave it right there, man. Hey, I hope y'all was entertained, man. It's always a pleasure and it's an honor just to rock with y'all because y'all rock with me. On y'all way out, hit that like button, hit that hype button. And yeah, man, y'all go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this whole situation with Allstar JR. And hey, man, you know, if y'all think I could be doing something more fly or something more funny or something, let me know. I really don't give a fuck. But if it's solid, I'll fuck with it. And hey, stay tuned because I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.